Well, hey, good evening, everyone. Thanks so much for being here tonight at Connect Group. You being here tonight helps us to further the mission and vision here at the Heart, which is connecting people to the heart of God. And we believe that that happens best in groups. If it's your first time here, the way we have groups set up is we're going to have a couple of questions. And after each question, you'll pause the video, kind of talk through what the question is, share from your heart. I want to encourage you to be bold and to be brave when you share, because when you share what's going on in your life, it helps all of us to take steps in our journey of faith, to take steps in our growth that we are going through in our relationship with God and where we are. So, let's go ahead and jump right into the questions then. So we just started a brand new message series on Sunday called Influence. And this message series, what we want to do is constantly be looking around us. Who in our life can we influence? Who in our life has influence on us? Do we have the right people around us? And do we value those people that are around us? So a couple of scriptures that you can kind of get out and read together before we get this cooking is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 13 through 15. We read it in the Message Bible. You can pick any translation. And then also Galatians chapter 6, verse 2 kind of helps us address what we're talking about in this series, in this first message that we did. Now, if you weren't able to be there on Sunday, it's no worries. You can catch up on the podcast. And even if you didn't do any of those or don't want to do any of those, you can still participate in the conversation that we have tonight. So the first question that we're going to dig into is a fairly basic one, and it is, do you feel like community is important? We dug into a little bit of community on Sunday and talked about the value of community. So I want to put that out there and see what your guys' thoughts are. Is, do you find that community is important? Do you feel like it is important? Why or why not? If you don't feel like it's that important to you, I want to be able to have you feel safe to share that and to feel that way and to let us know your thoughts, because again, your thoughts help us all grow as people in this journey of faith. So do you feel like community is important? Why or why not? Why don't we take some time to go around the room and see what you guys think? All right, now the next question kind of digs into your own experiences a little bit, and it's a two-sided question, so I want you to take some time to be exploring either side. And it's, when is a time that you have experienced no community, where you've been on your own, you haven't had anybody around you to kind of help you or support you or anything like that, and how did that affect you? And on the other side of that coin, when is a time where you have experienced really strong community? You had great people around you loving you and supporting you and helping you step through life, and how did that affect you? So let's take a little bit of time kind of looking at either of those sides, and again, be bold and be brave and share your experiences, and it helps us to learn and to grow. So let's take some time and explore that together. All right, now for this next question, I want you to kind of think about your past, think about the things that you have gone through in your life, the trials and things that you have faced. And I want you to describe a time or describe a person, maybe a situation when someone stepped into your mess with you, where someone got in your mess and took the time to help you through it. So let's take some time to talk about that, when someone helped you in your mess, stepped into your mess and helped you through that. So I want you guys to discuss that together. All right, now the last question is all about application. That's what we do here at the Heart. We don't ever want to meet like this and not have something that we can take with us throughout the week into our walk, into what we want to do in our relationship with God. So this last question kind of points to that. And what I want to know from you guys is, what will you do this week to take one more step towards community? Maybe it's officially joining this Connect group that you're in. Maybe it's inviting people that are in your life to this Connect group. Maybe it's reaching out to that person at work or at school or that you're having a hard time with, reaching out to them and looking for the best in them. How can you look for the best in them and do your best to bring it out? So that's what I want to discuss a little bit, is what does it look like for you to take the next step in community, and what will you do this week to take that step? So I'm going to leave you guys with this here. This is the last question for tonight. Take some time to go through this. Remember, there's no time limit, so if it goes quickly, no worries. And if you guys take some time discussing because everybody wants to share, that is great. Otherwise, I will see you guys this coming Sunday. We are starting, or we're going to be continuing on with our second week of Influence, and that's at 9:30 and 11. Feel free to bring a friend, invite them into your mess, into your life, and bring them to church with you on Sunday. Love you guys too much. Have a great night and a great week.